Hello, subscribers, return viewers, new subscribers, and new viewers. Today is Sunday, and today's video we always talk about Pink Floyd. It started out with the shorts on the Discovery box set, Pink Floyd Discovery, and we now are going into the world of 180 grams vinyl and comparing and contrasting CDs and 100 grams vinyl. Thank you for all the views on last Sunday's video. Every view is appreciated, and we continue on with this review. And I have listened to this a few times on different formats. The Amazon Music Mix, which is absolutely fine, no problem. My adventure with this album, I've listened to it first on that's the order I listened to it on. It was the Amazon Music Mix. Then I got this. I listened to it, and it was fine. When I first listened to it, it was absolutely perfect. It was lush. It was flush. Short album like kind of Wish You Were Here, and that kind of formula, and no problems. Then I listened to it a second time, and I thought, there's something missing. And I listened to it again on the Amazon Music Mix. I then listened to it a second time on the vinyl, and it was kind of, there was just something missing between the mix on Amazon Music Mix, the vinyl. There's nothing wrong with the vinyl. I just felt there was a lack of something here on the vinyl, and I have the CD and I listen to the CD, and I actually prefer the CD to the 180 grams vinyl. The vinyl gets the Amazon Music Mix gets a 10 out of 10. The vinyl gets a 10 out of 10, but the CD, I'm afraid, gets 100%. So yeah, I don't know what was missing in the mix. There's an oomph in the presentation of how the music comes across on the CD that is lacking on both the Amazon Music Mix and the vinyl. I quite like this album. It's kind of a forgotten album, a forgotten Pink Floyd album. It's sandwiched in between Metal and Dark Side of the Moon, and it's called Obscured by Clouds. And I think the clouds that obscure the Obscured by Clouds album are both Dark Side of the Moon and Metal, an Atom Heart Mother. So it's a great album. It's really, really a very, very good album. It kind of reminds me of another album by a different band called. I'll take this out because this is kind of trippy looking, and it's kind of very fuzzy. And we put it back on. It's better looking at it than this actually, and it kind of reminds me of the Beatles album, Beatles for Sale, which is sandwiched in between the two soundtracks, Hard Day's Night and Help, and that kind of gets forgotten in that way. I also call this a psychedelic country music album, and if kind of Leonard Skinner met up with Genesis, this would be what they would produce. And it's a great album. And I also have a kind of a Colonel Tom Parker observation about this album, and that's this. The phone is really up close, and you can't see the text. It's the same with the Elvis album from the 70s and Sgt. Pepper. Literally just this. This is the Colonel Tom Parker school of how to market your album. You have all this space on the album, and you can't see the text. really, really is obscured by clouds, and so yeah, that'll go. I'll have to do an album of album covers or bad back covers, and this will also join the Loyal Lovell album. That was just awful as well. But this is a nice psychedelic country album, and there's excellent tracks on this. All the songs are excellent. So you have the wonderful instrumental at the start, obscured by clouds, and then you go all the way. Then I love the second side the best, and you know, Free For, Stay, and Absolute Curtains. Free For and Stay are kind of the real kind of country songs on it, and it's kind of well, psychedelic country, and again, Genesis meets Leonard Skinner, and it's just excellent. It's really should be it should be kind of talked about a little bit more, and it's a it's a forgotten gem, and it's definitely 1,000% for the quality of the music, and it's them finding their groove just before Dark Side of the Moon, and highly read this album. It's a really good really is a good album to listen to, and shame about the text at the back, but that's the only flaw in this album. And I'm kind of curious. This is kind of the side of the way if anyone can tell me what's the story with the way the album was printed, I'd like to know in the comments, please. You have these kind of little kind of corners, and they're not on other albums. So just kind of want to know what the story is behind that. But again, 100%. My ranking would be the Amazon Music Mix third, the vinyl second, but the CD wins out. And the more I listen to vinyl, and I enjoy vinyl, and I enjoy collecting vinyl, the more I prefer CDs. And there's just a certain umpy. There's less of Roger's bite on this vinyl. That's what comes across to me as well. There's less of Roger's bite, and it comes across perfect on the CD. Just show you the inside of the CD again from the film. I haven't seen the film, so I don't know anything about the movie. And that's the inside of the sleeve inside. Just from the movie, I assume. And it's just a black. I'll take it out anyway. Is black inner sleeve. Oop. It's kind of a bit naff, really. Put that there. And I'll show you the vinyl. That's what it looks like. So nothing wrong with the vinyl. Perfect clarity. It's just that, as I said, it kind of almost didn't captures Roger's snap and biting, and the CD did. Now whether how they record things, maybe that missed out on it. I don't know. But if you have this in your collection, keep it. Don't let me put you off of getting rid of it. Keep it. I'm keeping it. But if it was my go-to, I would go for the CD. And when I'm traveling on long bus journeys to Burnham-on-Sea, I would put on the Amazon Music Mix. But yeah, the CD is definitely the go-to. And as I said, the more I listen to vinyl, the more I'm enjoying CDs. But as I said, I'm still collecting vinyl. And if I get a good offer, I get a good offer. That's the way I look at it. And I'm kind of half tempted to get that Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon turntable. See what that is like. that is about. And I have a Elenco P300, and it's very good. It's has an Audio Techniques. Should I get an Audio Techniques turntable, or should I get the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon turntable? Let me know in the comments if you have the Pink Floyd turntable, and what turntables do you use? I'm kind of interested in an upgrade at this stage, so just to see how things. Maybe that's what's letting this down is the turntable. I don't know. So let me know in the comments below what turntables, what setups you have, and I'm kind of interested in getting an upgrade and changing my mind about how I feel what I've heard on this album as opposed to the CD. But for now, CDs are starting to win out for me. Okay, thank you ever if you stuck out to the end of this video. Thank you ever so much for sticking out with me, and we'll do it all again next week. Will we explore metal, or will we explore Atom Heart Mother? If you haven't checked out this album, please do so. It's absolutely fantastic. And again, if you stuck out to the end of the video, well, thank you ever so much. You've been an absolutely fantastic audience, and we will talk to you again in the next video.